the sky, Carolina Blues. Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Eagles offense will take the first swing of the game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some ballers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll try to get it through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Golden Eagles will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Tar Heels offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it up to 30. Here he goes. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Tar Heels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
He's looking to pass. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tar Heel! Great job by the back on the option.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The RPO, it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering the receiver deep down the field, your back's to the plate, you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the diving catch down the left sideline.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Lofts one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I've got to pass the football. I've got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So just make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Wants to throw again. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a gap. It's Austin. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Austin. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Looking downfield on first down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. getting right to work up top. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wide open downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. First play of the period, first down here. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gonna look downfield again. On target to the left. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here's the heat. Hit hard just just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And back to the air on second down. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He leaves it with his back. Fighting off the defender. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's awesome. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got room to work. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Austin. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming, and the ball's loose in the backfield. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down. He came up a little short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
The Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Well, will they dial up up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Extending the play. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start off offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly, running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy
intercepted just what the defense's doctor ordered. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that pass is caught at the 25. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here on 3rd down for this offense. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Flips it out on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit.
Now, 4th down.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring the big plays.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Turning it on. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Wants to keep it in the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UNC!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They're working that left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up.
Mute, here we go. Cooler 18.
Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up a possession, and they are tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They'll run the screen. Runs through a tackle. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Final minute of play. Guys, it's all tied up. Stage is set for some serious trouble.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game in the fourth quarter when your team needed it. The game now tied because of his foot.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fakes to grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The sudden change on the turnover, and Manny was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit.
Encroachment defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. From the gun. He'll try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Lacy. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They strike first in overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now, they don't have to go for 2 here, but it looks as if they're going to try it anyway. Did not get it, and instead of kicking the extra point, they missed the 2, and the lead is 6. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's awesome. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Got it in the end zone for the tie, and they can win it with the extra point. Now the extra point try to win the game.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did